Reviews, and today we're looking at the Milwaukee 6-gallon fuel shop vac. And we want to first and foremost thank Terry, the Milwaukee rep, and also the tool store for loaning us this vacuum so we can get a better look at it. So now we're going to bring up a little closer so you can see some of the features. We're going to remove the accessory bag. We'll talk about this later. So the first thing we're going to look at is the hose. Now this hose is a 1 7/8 hose, very durable, very flexible, and it's very sturdy. Usually when you get these type of hoses on these vacuum, they're very flimsy. This is a very rigid hose. You can actually drive over this. And if you come closer, we have a crevice tool, and then you have your typical vacuum head piece, and these toes right on the vacuum itself. Easy to put back in. Well, you see how struggle to put it back in, but easy to put back in. So you can put that to the side. And then now we can look at how easy it is to remove the vacuum from the cart. What we simply do is mash down and lift up, and it removes from the cart very easily. So that brings us to the cart. Now the cart is very sturdy and also easy to customize. Now this vacuum comes in 9-gallon, 12-gallon, besides the 6-gallon we're looking at right now. So you don't need to change the cart. All you simply need to do is get a motor and the 9-gallon, and you can place it right on top of it. So this is something about the car that I really like. And if you can come closer, the wheels, you can lock the wheels into place. And they're also some very durable, very sturdy wheels, so you know they're going to last long. I also forgot to mention that you get these two extended pieces here, which is 1 7/8 to attach to the vacuum. Now when you have to put the vacuum back on, it doesn't matter what position, but obviously you want to put it where you can clear this. So you simply put it back and it locks into place. Easy like that. Now we're going to show you how the hose wraps up. So you simply, you see right here, there's a little slot right here. So slide it here, put it in place, then it locks in the back, wrap it around, and then right here is like a bungee cord. You pull it, it locks in place. Neat and nice, and I really like that. So that brings me to the accessory bag. Now, if you choose to buy this accessory bag, and I will show the contents later, this can be transported with the vacuum very easily. All you have to do, if you notice here, there's some areas here for the hooks, so you simply hook it here, hook here, you hook it here, here, and there you go. So easy and simple. Now you can transport the accessory pack, and you could also do it without having to hold the bag separately, and it's really nice. So also you can get this, and I think this will be perfect for somebody who does detailing, because this accessory pack, it doesn't come with the vacuum as well, but it's very handy. And we're going to take a quick look at all of them. Now I'm not going to name all of these tips because there's so many, but you can actually see the amount of tips that come with this. And you see this one actually has the hose and it telescopes. Once you put it in the unlock position, it could actually swivel. Then you have this one with a little broom to the tip, and this one with a little curved edge, and then you have this one that could this interchange, and you could play around with it and see how it works. So that are those. Then we close this up. We have the other side, just open it. And this is the other accessories, as you can see. And this looks sort of a cartoonish shoe type, but obviously you can see it will be handy. Then we have this one here, of the larger section. And then we have this one here. And you can get this pack, and then there's also some accessories inside of here. I almost missed it. That attach to the tips, so you can change out the tips so that you could use this. So that's what comes in this container, and this connects right to the box, and I'll also show you that in the video. So yeah, these are some of the accessories that they come, and they come in this really nice sturdy case that attaches directly to the vacuum. So yes, really nice case. This case is very durable. Really nice, well-built case that fits right on top of the vacuum, so it's easy to transport when you have to take these tips to work. Now, as I said, if you're into car detailing, I think this is an excellent kit, and also the other kit that I mentioned before. I love this kit. I think if you're into detailing, I think you should invest in it. I'll put the link in the description and the price. But as I said, this doesn't come with a vacuum, but I believe it's something nice to have. Now, the Milwaukee rep was kind of to show me these accessories, but these don't come with the vacuum. I want to make that clear. You have to buy these separately, but he shared with me so that we could see some of the possibilities when you have your 6-gallon fuel shop vac. And as you can see, it comes with an attachment, and then you have all of these hoses here. We have 5 hoses in total, and then you have the large one, the 5/8, then you have the 3/8, the half-inch, a 1/4 inch, and then you also have another 3/8. And these attach very easily to the nozzle, and all you simply have to do, as you can see, there's a lock symbol and then an arrow indicating where, and then if you look carefully, you can see there's a little indent, a little bump, and you simply line that bump up with the arrow, and then you twist and it's locked in place, ready to use. So you can clearly see that this will be handy when you're cleaning your vehicle, or you're doing fine work and you have to get the corners. Sometimes it's very difficult to get the corners, so these will come in real handy. As I said, this doesn't come with the vacuum, but it's a nice kit, and I will recommend it if particularly you're in detailing, or in a job that requires that you get into some really tight spots.
So I'm here at the beach. I went primarily to get some sun. So I went with my wife and my dad, and now we're going to see how well the vacuum does to pick up some of the sand. Now I was expecting more sand, but it didn't work out that way. Now I'm going to use a brand new 8-amp battery, fully charged, and see how well it performs. And I have it on the highest settings, so it's have on, off, and then you have the 2 settings, which is high and low. So it did very light work of removing the sand that was on the rubber mat and also the carpet. Not much sand was in the vehicle, so I was a little disappointed. I expected a little more sand. So now I'm going to use the Crevice tool to get those stuff that stick in between. You see, that's hard to reach with your conventional attachment from your vacuum. So I chose this Crevice tool here, and it did an excellent job of reaching in there. And then another stretch, I just simply let the hose do the work. And the mere fact it was so small and so narrow, perfect for a situation like this. And that is why I said when I was reviewing the accessories that it would be a good idea to get the accessories, because it really makes the vacuuming experience even better. And areas like this, for example, where your seat belts pass through the seat, a lot of stuff gets stuck in there, and the vacuum did an excellent job of getting it out. So now you're seeing me cleaning the front seat, which typically, well, the driver's side, which typically is the dirtiest part of the car, because most of the time the driver will be in the vehicle, and very rarely you'll have passenger, depending on how you use your vehicle. So in my case, the driver's side is usually the most dirty part of the car. So here I'm using the Crevice attachment just to get the little larger areas, and it works perfectly. So now what you see me cleaning up here is some glass. Somebody tried to break in the car, but at least they tried it. They actually succeeded. So I'm just using the vacuum to clean up the glass, and it did an excellent job. There wasn't any pieces remain. It did an excellent job, and at the end I had 1 stroke on the battery. So not bad. I took roughly about 45 minutes to clean the car, and as you can see, it did an excellent job. Now I'm going to test it on my carpet at home. So I took some of the Cyratex or Styrofoam, I don't know. I took some of the Styrofoam and I crushed it and put the vacuum on its highest setting again. With the 8-amp battery fully charged, I don't have a 12-amp, I have the Forge. So I think I use the Forge for this demonstration here. The Forge is fully charged. And it did a good job. At no point in time did the vacuum feel like it was being bogged down or it was struggling. No, I didn't do any water test, but So my final thoughts. I think this fuel 6-gallon cordless wet dry vacuum is the best vacuum I've used so far. Well, shop vac that is. I've used the Rigid, I've used other brands that I can't remember the name, but I've used other brands, all corded that is. I haven't used any other cordless. And this is a very durable, well-built, powerful vacuum for a vacuum that is cordless. And I at no point in time used a 12-amp battery where they recommend. I think you'll get more run time. I used an 8-amp battery and I got about 35 minutes run time on the highest setting. But at 12-amp, I think you get about 27 with light debris, and high debris you'll get about 31 minutes. And you'll cover, I think, 1,300 square feet. So this vacuum worked excellent. I would highly recommend it. If you want to pick it up, you could get it at the tool store for $2,400. You can probably get 10% discount if you mention go to reviews and ask for Devon. And what I didn't do, which I neglected to do, was to show you the actual filter on the inside when I was doing the intro. So I just want to do that now so you can see what's inside, and that's the filter that comes with it. And the other bag, well, I shouldn't say the other bag, the bag, you will have to buy that because it doesn't come with it. Now, the good thing about the bag is that it can be reused, and it'll also save you on future filter purchases. So I highly recommend that. So I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks again to the tool store and to Terry, the Milwaukee rep, for lending me this. Please like and subscribe to help us, get more reviews like this so that you could know, what's out there and what's good for you. And also, we want to thank everyone who took the time to watch our videos and subscribe, and hope to see you on the next video. All right, so take care and see you on the next one.